Hey Books, welcome into our love tarot reading for Pisces, Aries, cusp energies and placements. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this message whenever you decide to. And I do hope it serves you well when it is divinely meant. Please keep in mind that this is a love reading that can resonate for your moon sign, your Mars sign, your Venus sign, your Jupiter, as well as your Lilith, okay? Whether that is in Pisces or Aries energy or the 12th or 1st house. I almost said 11th house. Some of y'all could have some Aquarian energy or be dealing with an Aquarius or someone who's ruled by Uranus in their chart. Anyway, that does, okay, lead into what I was getting for your message here. Okay, let's talk about it. But thank you guys for being here, all right? And those free natal charts are always in the description box below if you want to look deeper into your own natal map, okay? Okay, that Uranus energy is definitely significant because I think there's something unexpected that's about to happen in love and romance with you. It's possible that it could catch you off guard. You might already be clued into it, Pisces, Aries, but this is what I was getting in my meditation. Okay. Your higher self is warning you about some sort of romantic partnership that you have, because it almost feels like somebody wants to come towards you. Somebody wants to, I hear, begin again. But you need to kind of watch out and keep a high level of alert and awareness around this, because it could... Now, bear with me as I say this, okay? It could make you look like a third party when you're not a third party, okay? It gives that whole, like, you took my person away from me kind of an energy that might be trying to pop up on you or come towards you. And it's like you didn't if your man... Okay, I guess I'm saying man, so you could be a feminine energy here or a woman tuning in. But it's kind of like, or this could be a woman or a feminine energy coming towards you. It's like if they decided to start talking to me after leaving you, that doesn't mean that I'm a third party. Some of y'all, this is probably a little bit thicker in the energy, because this could have been a relationship that someone that was once connected to you picked up while being separated from you. And because they want to return back to you, the person that they picked up in that separation period between y'all doesn't understand the history between you and this person. So it looks like to them, you must be some sort of side energy to what they had going on. When in fact, if you really look at the history of it all, in technicality, okay, this person that they picked up during your separation would be the third party. They don't think they're the third party because they don't understand that you were kind of there first in a way. So just be mindful, because I'm almost seeing somebody might come across your name in someone's phone, or like see old messages. I'm seeing old emails that maybe were sent, or like something about like an account that was at one point shared, or like, yeah, like a rewards account. Like, why is this in who's, so-and-so, who's bouquet, who's this book? It's like, why is their name on your stuff like that? And then that just kind of like spirals into a deeper investigation. So it appears as if you are the third party to what they had going on. In truth, they are third party to what you and this person had going on. So it's a little bit of a mess, okay? It's a little bit messy. But I kind of get this, like, how do you know so-and-so kind of energy coming towards you? And it's like, girl, I don't even got to answer that question. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of like barking up the wrong tree, baby doll. But somebody might have that kind of energy with you, or want to kind of have that smoke with you, okay? So that's a fair warning. That's what I was getting. It was very, very plain and clear in the energy. And honestly, in response to that, it's like, why don't you ask Ask him who I am. You know what I mean? Like, don't come talking to me. I'm not in y'all relationship. Talk to him. Talk to her. Talk to them. Let them tell you who I am. Don't come around here trying to, kind of like thinking that they checking you or something. You know what I mean? Like, again, I think this person is convinced that you've been talking to them this whole time and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they just don't know the history between you and this person. Okay, so, ooh-wee, Pisces, Aries, ooh-wee. Let's get into it, because I kind of feel like it's a mess. Show me a little bit more about what this is. Yeah, baby, it's a soul tie based around pleasure. Yeah, that could definitely be what this person kind of picked up in this separation between y'all. In an effort to kind of please themselves or have their needs met, they might have started some sort of relationship with someone, and this person is, I think, more attached to them than they are to that person. And so if it's kind of like, if you're in the way of that third party getting what they want from the person you have history with, they're going to come and try to get you out the way, Pisces, Aries. And I don't think that's going to go over too well. But I think it's important to just kind of keep the perspective clear. Like, shoe on the other foot, if you didn't know the history between, you know, a person and someone that you were with and someone else that's maybe like popping up again. It's something about a phone popping up on the phone, or like, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like you snoop around and look for something, you're going to find something that's going to piss you off. So it's kind of like all blown out of context or all blown out of proportion, because this person kind of doesn't understand. But I also feel here, Pisces, Aries, it's not necessarily your role or your position to help this person understand. That's what I was getting. Like, go talk to whoever, you know, go talk to the person. Go talk to this person you're in separation with. Let them tell you who I am. Because also, if it's like, oh, that's just nothing, okay, right, then it's nothing. Because I don't know that this is somebody that you're with currently, you know what I mean? But if it's like, oh, that's like my ex, or like, you know, that's somebody I really do care about, then it's like, okay, like, it's almost like left up to this person to define. So if you do get that hey girl, hey message, or like coming to you as a woman, or how do you know so-and-so kind of a thing, yeah, definitely ask God for guidance on how to handle that. But I kind of feel like it's just not your role to explain it. And I mean, truly, yeah, you don't have to say anything that you don't want to say. It's kind of bold for somebody to come and try to attack you and accuse you if, you know, you dealing with somebody else. But this is what I mean. I feel like accountability, new chapter, butterflies, and words of affirmation. Right. There's that conversation. So if this has already happened, or this does happen here in February, and you do have contact with this person that you might be in separation from, you probably should just let them know, like, hey, one of your little, you know, shawties reached out to me and said this and said that. Can you please handle that? And, you know, what did Nunu say in ATL? Rashad, you need to control your groupies. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you need to handle that, because it's not you. It shouldn't be you, the one that has to deal with that, right? And maybe even in having that conversation, it kind of solidifies that this person really does want some sort of new chapter with you. Okay. Yeah, I just heard it puts things into perspective for this person. Yeah, this is a seasoned love. And it makes somebody accountable for their toxic behaviors. Okay, so it's like now they understand that they're responsible for this soul tie. They didn't mean to put you in the middle of no mess. Yeah, it's like if there is somebody who is a third party to this person, or to this connection that you have with this person, they almost might be checked by this person, because it's like you're out of bounds to even reach out to them in the first place. Like, you know, it just, like, that's what I'm saying. It just makes it very clear that, like, okay, this isn't it. I don't even know why I did that. So somebody might be very regretful or might have to, you know, deal with the karma of that situation. But I almost feel like it leads them to knowing that they really do want to build a future with you, especially if this soul tie or side energy couldn't, and I hate to say it like that, but like couldn't replace you. Not that that was even their intention. I don't even think this person intended to get really deep with this person. It seems like it was just a little fling to kind of, you know, meet the physical needs of this person. But it's like, why am I doing that when I could be building something with somebody my heart is connected to? So whoever this person you have separation with is, their heart is connected to you, although their actions might have been trash lately, or just, you know, like, that's a pretty shitty situation. But clearly the divine is saying, like, kind of have faith in it. Because this could just be, this was just a season of your love, a season of separation in your love journey with this person. And it does feel like a new chapter is coming. And this person now understands their own toxic behaviors. And it's like, I got to get it together. Like, I gotta stop doing this. Like, I got to stop playing around. I got to get serious. I'm ready to build a future. Okay. So really, I feel like that ties up your whole reading here, Pisces Aries, but we're going to keep going, okay? We're going to dig a little deeper. Show me more about what's going on in this energy. Uh-oh. Peace of mind. Yeah. It was flipped over in the deck. What else is going on for Pisces Aries in this energy? Yeah, partnership, physical touch, exactly. That is, yeah. Somebody is now aware that their need for physical touch kind of created this situation. And you got laughter. Okay. I just kind of heard you might laugh about this later down the line. I don't know about it, but it could, if you can stay in a higher vibration around this Pisces Aries, it could be kind of, I guess, funny. I don't know, but yeah, attraction. And freedom. Yeah. That's what I mean. This isn't, whoever this soul tie person is, this isn't something that somebody, this isn't a connection that somebody really was trying to make serious. Okay. So again, it feels like the seriousness was one-sided, hence why you might have somebody who, you know, feels like it's their place to kind of come towards you and try to check you about this person you're in separation with. And it's like, child, you don't even know the half of it. Trying to call you the little in-between, whole time they the in-between. That's crazy. But it be like that. It definitely be like that. Yeah. This isn't killing the attraction between you and this person you're separated from, which I probably feel like surprises you even. Because I don't know, what y'all have is just deep. That's how I want to say it, y'all. What y'all have is just deeper than anything surface. And really what this person, I feel like, is realizing that nothing can really come in between that and nothing can truly change that. So you might as well pour into what's consistent. You might as well, start building and working on that future partnership. It's almost like somebody's finally coming to the realization that they really do have a partner in you. I just heard you're classy. You're so classy. It's like you could have handled that situation. If this is to go down like that, you could have handled that situation in a multitude of ways. But the way that you will maybe decide to handle it, again, proves that you are the right partner for this person. Or it almost kind of puts you in this perspective of maybe even being, I'm kind of hearing it this way, of like a little outside of their league. So it kind of gives them something to rise into. Like they then kind of get that message of, I got to be a better man. I'm going to say this is heterosexual energy, okay? So like, I got to be a better man to be with Pisces Aries. Because they're proven to be the better woman. So I got to match that energy. Somebody's going to be inspired to match that energy that you hold. Because it's not about ego. I feel like when it comes to this, or when it comes to this person, it really is a soul bond. It really is a soul bond. And even if y'all beefing, even if it's like y'all might not see things the same, y'all not, you know, on the right page, there's still this kind of layer of respect that's there that, again, I think calls this person to just have to show up better. It's like, dang, if they still respect me even in that scenario, in that situation, I know this person really loves me. And it's not that you're trying to prove that. Again, I just think you're maybe just a classy individual. Like, even if you didn't necessarily feel that way about this person you're separated from, it's your personal morals and standards and decorum that shine the brightest in this situation here, Pisces, Aries. Yeah, somebody's realizing that seeking out that pleasure don't always bring peace of mind. Sacrificing peace of mind for pleasure might have been the wrong move. Because I don't think whoever this soul tie is, it's like they're naggy, like, and not that you shouldn't nag, right? And not that that's a bad thing. It's just they're nowhere near as mature as you are, as maybe even self-confident as you are. So it's just a difference. So it's just kind of like somebody's like, what am I doing? Like, why am I even here? I don't even have to be doing this. Like, I could be with Pisces Aries and get my peace of mind back. Or like some sort of separation is not worth it, or wasn't worth it for this person. And they're kind of coming to the realization around that. Now, I feel like these cards are way over to the left. I'm sorry. Hold on. Y'all know me and having cards off the screen, so give me a little second to fix that. Okay. But yeah, so let's dig a little deeper into why you need to know. Because I do feel like that warning. I might be picking up on something that hasn't happened yet. It might be about to happen. Okay. Page of Cups. Exactly. Somebody might want to apologize for creating this soul tie, or again, getting you involved in this mess. It's an inexplicable, powerful emotional bond to someone maybe at play here. Be mindful of who you are connected to as it goes deeper. It doesn't even say deeper, child. It goes beyond the surface. It goes deeper. That's what I mean. Somebody's like in deep with someone who's not in deep with them. But it feels like they're a third party to what you have with this person. The reason why this person can't go deep with the third party is because their heart seems to be with you. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Wands in reverse. They didn't guard their heart or guard you or protect you. I think this is kind of like recklessness a little bit on this person's end. Like, and I hate to say that, but I don't really feel like they cared too much if this third party saw that they were talking to you, or, you know, came across some old messages. I don't think they really cared to protect that third party from that. So that's what I mean by, like, I don't think this person was really invested in them. Because if you're really invested in somebody, you wouldn't want them to think that there's anything going on. So it's like this person doesn't really care if that person thought something was going on, because they were just kind of like a in the meantime, in between time, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. Yeah, taking time to please ourselves or our partner can be what's needed to release some stress. Use this time to enjoy pleasures of romance. Exactly. I think that's kind of the depth of what was going on with this third party. Okay. Why is that relevant? Clarify pleasure here. Yeah, 3 of Swords with the Knight of Wands, exactly. And this is what I mean by somebody's reckless behavior kind of created this mess. And they didn't necessarily have to, but I just heard that's the last time they stick a sword in your heart. Or their own heart. or maybe anyone's heart for a matter. This feels like a big pivot or a big changing point for somebody. They don't want to be this Knight of Wands energy anymore. They don't want to be the, it's like they feel kind of like, ugh, like what was I doing? I think this person's a little embarrassed too, especially if this third party reaches out to you, Pisces Aries, and you let the person you're in separation know from, like, hey, your shawty or your little dip is tripping. I think they're going to be embarrassed by that. Yeah, this person's embarrassed that they even allowed that to happen, or even started that kind of a third party, created that soul tie. Okay, clarified pleasure. Can I just get one? Okay, it's the Three of Swords. Yeah. And maybe that's a part of this too. They were kind of maybe trying to get past you or move on from you by getting intimate with somebody else, right? I'm sure y'all have heard that saying, the way to get over one is to get under another. Somebody could have tried that and it brought them some drama. It brought about some unnecessary mess, okay? Peace of mind. We deal with enough stress in this world daily. However, this connection is a haven. You will be happy to know you both can finally relax, love, and dream. Yeah. It didn't bring them any more peace. Right. Somebody regrets doing that and they wish they would have just stayed single. Or like just not gotten involved with anybody. Because especially if they're now seeing that there was never going to be anybody that was going to get as close to their heart as you did, Pisces Aries. Like, now that they see that, it's like I was wasting not only my time, but Pisces Aries time and this other person's time. This is a lot of guilt I feel like somebody's going to start feeling, or is starting to feel, about their behavior. Okay? Like, I would have been better off just being by myself for a little while, and then realizing and coming to that understanding that I do want to be in a partnership with Pisces Aries. I didn't have to bring that whole energy in just to figure that out. So somebody's kind of hard on themselves about it, or is seeing the truth or a deeper reflection of their actions, okay? A partnership, value, stability, emotional integrity, shared goals and purpose. Enjoy the beauty of this bond while you're building your future together. Right. They could have used that energy in that time to build something with you. Somebody's ready to make magic, I just heard. Something about the connection that y'all have is magical. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Somebody really, and I know hearing this situation might be like, dang, they really don't love me. But I really do think they do. People kind of connect with love in various ways, right? Yeah, I really do think that physical touch is an important love language for this person. But I think they're understanding that it's not anybody's touch. It's a specific touch that they crave or that they need. Or maybe, yeah, physical touch is cool, but that laughter and attraction, it's like, if that's all that's there and they can't actually have fun with this person, be free with this person, right? If we can't be our truest selves, then we can't freely love. And that's something that I think they had with you. Like, I almost see this person like trying to crack the same jokes that used to make you laugh, and like the third party like not getting it, or it's just like, oh, like that's not funny, or like, why are you not really in that flow of energy. And so it's like, oh, dang, this is just physical, right? You know what I mean? Like, so, okay, somebody definitely maybe attempted, and I'm sorry to give that message, but they attempted to maybe move on from you or see if they could find somebody like you. And they're coming to the realization that nobody is you, Pisces Aries, and that they're better off building with you, because that's where their heart is. I keep getting that. And here's the Ace of Cups. That's where their heart is. Than wasting their time with other people. Yeah, somebody feels like they wasted their time. They've been wasting time. And if that is something that you've been feeling, they're getting the message. There could even be very strong telepathy between you and this person. They're getting the message. Like, damn, I am wasting my time, aren't I? Yeah, buddy. Indeed you are, okay? And And they're realizing that. Tell me more about physical touch, right? That's a hug, kiss, holding hands, intimacy, you or your person's love language. Clarify physical touch. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I just heard you could get that anywhere. You can get that anywhere. But again, it has to be the right touch. And it's like, why am I settling for the wrong touch when I had the right touch? So you might need to watch out for two people coming your way. It could be this third party that's like picking up on your energy or has your name or something like that. I don't know. It's like they're looking into you, and then this person's also going to come back around if you don't contact them first. Okay. Clarify the laughter. Why is laughter significant in this energy? I feel like I tapped into it, but clarify. Yeah, the Three of Wands. Like somebody was expecting to find the same kind of chemistry that they had with you with someone else. Which tells me here, Six of Pentacles, that they might not have fully valued what they had. Yeah, High Priestess and Temperance. There we go. They might not have fully valued the bond that you shared. The little things. Something about the little things. They didn't know that that meant that much to them until they weren't getting it in another situation. Or until they were attempting to manufacture it. And then it's like, dang, I feel like I'm forcing it. And it's like, that's a turn off to this person. So now it's just, you know, all right, we can mess around, but I'm not really doing much else other than that. Okay, so yeah, this is confirmation here, Pisces, Aries, that I know it has been hard to be patient, especially if this is like a higher level soulmate, divine flame kind of energy. I understand, okay? But your patience is paying off, or like this person is starting to turn the right corner when it comes to the partnership that you two are meant to create with the Magician and manifest. They're starting to get it. In a major way. I just heard in a major way. So yeah, Temperance, angels, ancestors are working with this person. Okay. Clarify attraction. Your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear confidence well. That's exactly what I mean. If that third party were to step to you, rather than matching insecurity with that third party, because yeah, you might be a little upset, like, anyway, right? You show your confidence in being like, you know, I don't gotta say shit. I don't have to say shit to you. Deadass don't have to say anything. Go talk to them about who I am since you're so worried. Like, why are you coming to check me? Or you just maybe not even responding to it, screenshotting it and sending it to the person. Like, handle this before I do. Confidence. You know what I mean? You're not blowing them up and, oh my God, how dare you? And da-da-da-da-da, you know, because that can kind of reek of insecurity. When you know who you are and you know your worth, you don't got to get like that. You really don't. Check your groupies. Rashad better check his groupies. But show me attraction here, Divine. Yeah. Justice. That's exactly what you stand to receive in this situation here, Pisces, Aries. Justice, balance. Karma's being served. Okay. They're seeing it. Yeah. And the justice that is coming your way is that bond. Is that form of commitment, I feel. Four of Wands. Yeah. Somebody definitely regrets leaving you. Like, I'm hearing it. Like, I should have never walked away. What was I thinking? Why am I doing this? Like, this don't even make sense. Yeah, the sun. I'm trying to tell you, everything is being illuminated to this person. They see the Four of Wands now. And not that they didn't see it before. I think that they were... maybe they weren't sure if they were ready for it. And so this last little attempt to kind of have a fling and, you know, just be reckless just backfired on them. And that shows them like, okay, I'm actually ready for something deeper than what I keep chasing or, you know, what I thought I was. So somebody's having a lot of self-reflection. That's what you need to know here, Pisces, Aries, okay? Clarify the sun with the Four of Wands. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. The Fool and the Emperor. I was a fool to ever leave your side. What's that? Need You Bad by Jasmine Sullivan. I love her. Oh, she has such a pretty voice. Okay. I was a fool to ever leave your side. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what am I doing? King of Cups. Wanted to sneak out here. I'll leave you out. That's the last thing. That's what happens. It's almost like somebody is like actually recognizing like, yo, I'm in love. Like, I actually love Pisces-Aries. I don't think they thought they could be a lover, which could have led to this separation. I'm not the King of Cups. I can't do that. Da 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 da. Yeah, they're the King of Cups. Yeah, you've been the King of Cups. What are you talking about? I don't mean to laugh, but it's just kind of like, yeah, you're the King of Cups. What you mean? You're absolutely the King of Cups. And I think that's just the realization they're having with themselves. Like, nah, I really am in love. Oh, wow. I never thought this was possible. I didn't think I could do it. But I think this is like almost finding new confidence with the Sun energy. Yeah, the Sun, the Fool, and the Emperor. It's like, actually, I think I can take this risk. I actually feel like I can be a partner. I can be committed. I actually want to be committed. It's like that kind of evolution. I can do it, and I actually want to do it. So then what am I doing? Why am I not doing it? Okay, boom. So then here comes all that action and all that movement, period. Judgment on the Seven of Swords. I'm trying to tell you, I can't make it up, Pisces-Aries. I cannot make it up. They're hearing that judgment call, and they're sorting through the Seven of Swords. Wait, I thought I couldn't be the King of Cups. And that was the one king that was maybe keeping them from being a full emperor. I thought that wasn't in my wheelhouse. But now I see it is. And not only is it, I kind of like it. I like it way better than having a soul tie or like doing these little quick little Knight of Wands, little one-offs. So wait, I am the King of Cups. Oh, like, okay. And I kind of like it. It feels good. Like, oh. It's not scary at all. That's what it is. It's not scary at all. There's nothing to fear. Boom. I can't make it up. Judgment with the Seven of Swords. They're sorting through it. So everything I thought I should be afraid of, there's really nothing to fear. Boom. Clearing it out. Boom. The Lovers. I'm trying to tell you, this could actually have a very quick turnaround. I heard end of February, early March for this energy, Pisces-Aries, okay? Yeah, clarify. Tell me a little bit more. What is this revelation looking like? Tell me more about this journey this Emperor's taking when it comes to Pisces-Aries. Yeah, why am I fighting it? Instead of having to deal with drama from the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups, all these third parties, I could be happily in peaceful energy with Pisces-Aries. I could be in a lover's dynamic with Pisces-Aries. Oh. I really do think it was a fear. And somebody's realizing, oh, being the King of Cups isn't scary. There's nothing to fear when you're with the right person. There's nothing to fear. I'm safe to be myself. I'm safe to love. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody realizes that they can't sustain that kind of like mindset anymore. They've outgrown it. And it's sad that so many people often have to go through that experience in love and romance where one partner, typically the masculine, feels like they need to have one last hoorah, or they got to go turn over every leaf just to be sure that they're not missing out on something, which is just silly, but it is what it is. Because if they're so indoctrinated to believe in sowing your royal oats and spreading your seed far and wide and, you know, get all the girls you can before you settle down, like that is such a part of their patriarchy, warped masculine energy and mindset that it's a real fear that I think they genuinely have. But I pray that that does shift in the collective masculine consciousness, because it's such a waste of time and it's such a waste of their own energy and their life force. It gets them caught up more often than not. It genuinely does no good for them. So hopefully they're starting to understand that, and it seems like your masculine is, and hopefully that'll create a bigger ripple, because it really is, it's detrimental to their health, and it's like they don't really see it like that. But I digress. I'll get off that soapbox. You got the star card energy here. Yeah, this person's ready to heal. They're ready to leave that Knight of Wands lifestyle behind and step into some real partnership. And it feels like it is going to be with you. So even if that kind of like third party energy comes in after this person shows up, just understand that that's where it's coming from. This person doesn't understand the history between y'all, the depth of your bond and your connection. Because so you might, I don't know why, I mean, it's like you might look like the home wrecker, but they didn't even really have a home. So it's just warped all the way around. Just stay classy, stay grounded. Don't let nobody pull you out of character, Pisces, Aries, okay? Handle it with confidence if that were to happen. Clarify. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to make you feel like they're only with you or coming towards you to get over them. And it's like, no, babe, you were used to get over me. That's the truth. And that's unfortunate. And again, that's still, you know, you want to not have sympathy, but it's like, try to put yourself in their shoes and understand it as much as you can. Even if you were in that situation, you might not be as disrespectful as this third party might want to be with you or decides to be with you. You know, people deal with energy and emotions differently. So just try to have the right level of detachment from it, okay? All right, what else? Tell me more about this star, this masculine rising into their emperor energy. Yeah, very focused on it. Very focused on it. They're ready to build beyond just the base level of connecting. Yeah, 10 of Cups, exactly. It's like it's more than just physical that they need. They might have thought all I need is the physical touch. Everything else is not necessity. Now they understand, no, I need Pisces Aries laugh. I need our cuddles. I need our snuggles. I need our conversations. I need our movie nights. I need, you know, our silliness. I need that. Like, that's a need. Somebody needs you. And they're understanding that that need can only be fulfilled by having you. It's not going to get replaced by anything else. You got somebody coming to their senses, Pisces, Aries? Okay. I can't make it up. 4 swords. Beautiful. Coming straight to their senses. 10 of Cups still at the bottom. All right. Okay, so let's see what this evolving masculine energy wants you to know. I got a feeling that I fumbled you and I paid the price might come out. Let's see. All right, what does the higher self of this masculine want to say to Pisces, Aries tuning in here? Yeah, you're my everything. I'm a mess right now. Yeah, it's a little messy. They're in a mess with this person. It's like, imagine having all that realization and then having someone that you don't even want to be with, but you've created that kind of energetic connection with by being intimate with them, just nagging and yelling and causing drama and being upset and being all over. It's like, ooh. Yeah, this person, they got a lot on their plate right now dealing with that, okay? What else? Yeah, and it's just like, I don't even want to hear nothing you got to say. You're not even my person. Like, why are you talking to me? But it's like, you opened the door for that, so you got to deal with it because you didn't have to do that. Boom. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. Exactly. That's what I mean. No matter how hard they try to pull away from you and detach from this connection y'all have, they're starting to understand it's deeper than anything that they could manually disconnect from. Okay, I just heard it's in the DNA. That's what it feels like. It's like it's a part of who they are. Loving you is a part of who they are. So why are they running from themselves? King of Cups, exactly. What else wants to be said? I need space. This separation is needed right now. Exactly. Yeah, they're going to need some time to hermit in and really kind of settle into this new energy. Okay. When I can hold you again, I will never let go. Physical touch. That's a perfect alignment. Exactly. They need you. I think that's what I mean. I think they thought, oh, I just need somebody. No, they need you, Pisces-Aries. Watching you move on is killing me, but I want what's best for you, right? Like, again, you letting them go and moving forward is like, it hurts, but it's also like, yeah, I haven't necessarily been the best for Pisces-Aries to stick around, so I get it. Okay? I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. Exactly. Exactly. And I do think that, again, especially if this third party makes contact with you, that's where the embarrassment is going to come in. And that disappointment is really going to hit hard. Because it's like, had I not even opened that door with that third party, they wouldn't even have done that. So it almost feels like this third party might get a little reckless or kind of real disrespectful with how they come to you. And it's like, dang, Pisces-Aries don't even deserve to have to deal with that. Yeah, somebody feels a little shitty, like kind of like a piece of shit about it. Yeah. Okay. What else wants to be said? I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. Yeah. I miss us. Exactly. Exactly. They weren't ready to take accountability for that Knight of Wands energy. Again. And it seems like the divine is kind of calling judgment on that and not forcing them to, but creating moments and situations for them to have to. Yeah, you're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. Again, no matter how hard they try, they can't not think about you. I'm grateful that you came into my life. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Again, it is becoming painfully clear that it's more than just attraction with you, Pisces-Aries. They actually love you. Yeah, pictures of you still make me smile. I miss you more and more every day. All right. You're everything I want and need. Yeah, let's keep it there. Okay, Pisces-Aries, I really do hope that this message brought you clarity, confirmation, some sort of truth and or healing that you might have needed in this situation and scenario. Let me know what resonates with you in the comments down below. If this served you well, I love to hear that from you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you also like this video when you tune in. I appreciate that. Okay. And all you got to do is just keep having your faith, keep standing in your confidence, keep standing in your power, stay focused on where you're headed. And I do feel like this masculine is going to catch up to you soon. Okay? Alrighty, my loves. I'll see you all in our next one. Namaste.